Hello guys, in this video we are going to build a desktop application in Python using Tkinter module. Well, Tkinter is a powerful and fast GUI, that is graphical user interface for building desktop applications. So this is a feet to meter conversion app. This will convert the feet into meter. We will build this using Python and Tkinter module. So this is the app. Let's create a folder. We will create a folder on desktop. I will give it name feet to meter. Okay, now I will open my text editor atom and create a new file. Now I will save it as go to desktop and select the folder which we created, and inside it we will give it name feet to meter .py. .py is important extension. This extension. Now the file has been created inside the folder. You can check here. I will start. I will import some classes, and for that I will use keyboard from Tkinter. That's my module. I will say import. I will use import keyword to import tk class, and then button and double where is a data type and this entry. After that I will use the window variable that will initialize with this class, and I will set windows window dot title. I will use this title to set title of the window feet to meter conversion app. I will use window dot configure to set background of this window. That is, I will set background. I will use the background property to set background light green. Then I will use geometry to set size, and then I will use resizable to restrict from changing the size of window. So I will go to the cd desktop. I will change the directory of my command prompt to run this. I will go to desktop and then a folder feet to meter, and then I will run the file using this. Okay, you can see here this is the file and the background is purple, and I am using the configure function to set color of this. I will change it and save it I will change it to gray. Again run this. So this is the color gray I have used it. You can also run this by clicking on the file, but the best approach is to use command prompt. You can see the errors also in command prompt if any error occurs. Now what I will do is I will use this variable feet label, and I will use label class to set, and then inside the label class will take a window parameter, and then we will set text of the label. I have set text to feet and bg color red, that is fg width, fg white color I have set to color white, and width 10. Then I will call this function grid to set this in a column and a row where to place this label. For that I am using column 0 and row 0, padding x 15 and padding y 15. I will include this because I have not included label, so I will include this. Okay, you can see error here. It is fg actually. Again save and run this. You can see the label with the background red and text white. Again I will use feet value to get the value from user. I will use double where at is a data type. To set data type I have this feet value, and I will use feet entry. The user will enter value inside this entry, and text variable has set feet. I have set this text variable feet value and width 17. I will set feet entry dot grid to set this grid to set this entry box. So whenever this delete function will, whenever I will run the application, it will delete all its previous data, whatever will be inside the. Okay, you can see the box. I will increase the size to 25 width. It is width. Again run this and you can see it has increased the width. Now what I will do is I will make some space and then meter label, which is a variable, and I will use label class to initialize it with parameter window. Text will be meter, and I will use bg as background orange, and then I will set fg to white, and width will be width will be 10. Then I will use meter label dot grid function to set locate the grid, actually locate this meter label. I will set column 0 at column 0 and row 1. I will run this. Actually I have to set fg here, spelling mistake. Save it and again run it. You can see the label has been added. Now I will include another text box to this label. I will set meter value equal to double var, that is that data type. I am setting the data type of this variable. Then I will use meter entry to create a text box entry with first parameter window and then the second text variable. Set fit value. I will set a width 25 equal to the previous one. Then meter dot grid to set its position. I will set it column 1 and row 1. Okay, row 1 and pad y 30. I will set this meter entry delete, so whenever this application will be launched, it will be empty, inbox will be empty. I will save it and run it. Okay, you can see the box has been added, text box. Now I will add two buttons. So for that I will use variable convert button, and I will use button class with parameter window. Text will be convert and background color will be blue. FG will be white. Text will be inside the button. Text will be white. Width will be 15. And command, I will set it empty. I will use this later and explain it later. Then convert button, I will set its grid position, means position with column and row, column 0 and row 3, padding x15. Save it and run it. Width 1 should be removed. Okay, it's width. Run this again. You can see the button has been added. Now I will add another button, and for that I will name it clear button, and I will use button class with parameter window. Text will be clear, that will clear the input in fields. PG color will be black, and it's inside the text will be white, and width will be same 15, 14. Okay. Command, I will set it empty. I will use later. I will set its position with column 1, and you should actually edit it when you run it on your own. You should make some changes and see what happens. Okay, the button clear button has added. I will now define function for these buttons. I will use this. I will say def convert and two parentheses and colon. That is, I will set its value. I will set its value that from the, I will get the value from this feat entry dot get function. This will get the value from the feat value entry, and I am converting it to float. I will create a variable meter with value and then multiply it with 0. That is, it will multiply the value. I will use meter value to set, and set function to set this. I will use this %4f. This will actually what it will display only the 4 positions after point. So inside the command I will call this function with the, I will use only the convert. Okay, there's an error. I will see it. What is this? Feet value and meter value. Okay, this is the error. I have to set meter value here. Okay, I will set it meter value. Again, save it and run it. Okay, this is the converting feet. Now I will use this clear button. I will define a function for it. I will use def keyword to define a function clear, and feet value I will set it empty to clear it, and meter values I will set it to empty. That is, whenever the clear button will be clicked, it will empty them, or whatever will be inside the box, it will clear them. I will, without quotes, I will write clear, and without even parenthesis, only clear. I will run this. Oh, syntax error. Actually, I have missed something. Okay, this is the parenthesis I am missing for this set function. I will. Okay, you can see the clear is now working, and it is clearing the fields.